And so the side characters, as we call them, they're not really side characters. They're just as special. They're usually helpers or assistants to the main characters. Now, the main characters aren't main characters because they have to be main characters. They're just essentially these characters that possess certain skill set, right? Because remember how I was talking about that one drop? Well, that one drop's been doing those trips to Earth and having to come there and learn all these different things because consciousness is like that. Remember how I was talking about the spiral? And so every time we experience growth, anytime we expand ourselves beyond what we're told and we actually look inside and we actually go and do the steps to do that growth, we are in turn expanding ourselves and the universe, and it's learning things, and it's experiencing, right? And so when you get all that experience, what happens? Well, you learn new methods. You say, you know what, that old method, it was okay at that time period, but let's upgrade it. Let's put it here. And you know, don't even get me started. I can talk about other stuff, but I'm trying to do this in an easy fashion. So I'm starting off with the archetypes, and obviously the other day I talked about the other stuff. So I kind of talk like this. I don't really prepare or have notes. This is how I do it, okay? But don't look at main characters as they're just special, because it's not that they're more special than the side characters. They're just, look at them as more experienced droplets. So when they come here, they have more experience than maybe the others do, but they're just as necessary and just as needed. And so remember how I was talking about how specific things are upgrades that happen, and the universe allows these certain archetypes to carry out these upgrades on Earth because it's necessary. So, you know, sometimes our computers slow down, things are more upgraded, and we need a better computer to handle it, right? Well, it's the same concept with Earth. So other dimensions carry different, there's so many things, okay. So other timelines and other dimensions carry different ways and upgrades, right? And you're always going to be behind, all right? Earth is essentially always going to be behind because there's always going to be another timeline, another area, another dimension that is essentially growing, because remember, these main characters, well, they're split. So they're not just experiencing this moment, this time in Earth. They're actually doing different times in the dimension. So they're essentially carrying this upgrade that maybe they're doing it differently and maybe experiencing it differently because maybe that frequency on that planet or that space or that dimension is a lot different from the space here, because Earth right now is kind of lower frequency than everybody else. But they are raising. More people are becoming more aware